Good day. I'm Ranga and I'm here to talk about on how does severe depression affect us. Depression is a mental illness that we experience due to emotional distress. And some of these distresses could even lead to suicide. It is clear that we are not always going to be happy or in a good spirit 365 days a year. But being sad or pathetic for a few days doesn't mean we show a depressing picture. Maybe there were times you have you have heard or used phrases like "I'm not depressed, I just feel tired," or even like "I just want to be alone right now." Well, how do you tell if one is or yourself one has depression or just a diminished state of mind? Well, for one, if obviously one is experiencing sadness for no apparent reason. Another is when we used to adore doing something like doing sports, playing outdoor activities, video games, and even reading or even reading a good book, stuff like that. But now nothing provokes you, and you just wanna be in your bed thinking about the problems or reliving in your mind the painful situations. Depression plays a role in more than one half of all suicide attempts in the United States. Last 2009, the 10th leading cause of death was suicide, according to 36,909 deaths. Well, why do we get depressed? Depression is a complex condition and its causes are not fully understood. However, there are various contributing factors that can lead to depression. A common reason for a cause of depression would be major events that happen in their life. Something like a loss of their loved one or their tragic childhood. Could even be stress. And who knew, even our own genetics, which we have inherited from our ancestors. Now, what are the effects of depression to us physically and mentally? Well, first, the effects of depression to us physically is people with depression may experience some pathetic changes, which can cause unintended weight loss or gain. It can also reduce a person's motivation to make a positive lifestyle choices, which could increase the risk of having heart diseases. Depression has many effects on our body, like chronic pain, inflammation, and many more. Now, let me tell you on what depression can affect us mentally. Well, which of course, sadness being one of the common things. Another would be having suicidal thoughts even thoughts on harming yourself. Now, how do we cope with depression? If you ever feel depressed, you can always open up with your friends and family. They will understand what you are going through and will help you with your problems. You can also consult with a psychiatrist to open up your thoughts, and they might be able to help you. And if ever you don't feel opening up to your parents or friends and family, there's always one guy who will always listen to you, and that's God. You can always pray to Him, and He will always be there to listen. You can tell God your worries and pray that everything will turn out okay, and later you will know your prayer is granted. Depression is one of the most common conditions in primary care, but is often unrecognized, undiagnosed, and untreated. Depression is a high rate of morbidity and mortality. When left untreated, most patients suffering from depression suffering from depression, do not complain of feeling depressed, but rather vague, unexplained symptoms. Once again, I am Brian Get, and here to talk about on how severe depression affects you. Thank you.